What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Today, after work, after school, whatever. How's everybody doing? Fake mate, real mate, what's going up? Bitch, what's up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have merch. Click on that link. Check it out. There's some shirts out there. Ed Norton, Chips and Sticks, a Skull Stomper, NX. Thank y'all, everybody, for stopping by. How was everybody's day today? Because mine was, it was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. So, as I mentioned in my stream with Earthbound, I'm kind of getting a little bit of stuff here in my throat. So, forgive me if like you hear weird sounds coming out of my voice that aren't normally there. But either way, we had some news today that actually had me excited today, guys. I mean, we're talking about the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Tales of Vesperia, and Pokemon Let's Go bundles. There was some news I heard that was interesting that I liked. I liked a lot. Let's start with Tales of Vesperia. Now, Tales of Vesperia is, to me, a very underrated game that came out. What was it? 2009, 2010-ish. It was a good game for the Tales series. Now, I know it was on Xbox and PC. I don't think it was on Sony, was it? I think it was one of those exclusives to Xbox and PC, I believe. The game was great. The game was fun. A very underrated JRPG for Xbox. I mean, it did okay. It did pretty well from what I understood on Xbox. I played it. I enjoyed it a lot. And we have a release date for the definitive edition that is coming to all 4 platforms. Obviously, I'm going to get it for the Switch. So we got a date of January 11th. So it's going to start the beginning of the year right, at least for me. I mean, we're going to have Smash throughout the holidays. Holidays are over, and just right around the corner, here comes Tales of Vesperia. And I am very excited for that one. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one on the old pre-order. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the Tales is one of those very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say legendary, but because it is legendary, but very, and it's not really underrated. It's just a JRPG out there that doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but it's really good, and everybody, it's revered. There we go. It's a well-revered series, and for it to be coming to the Switch and PlayStation 4 and Xbox and PC, especially the Switch, I can't wait to take that on the go, see what it looks like undocked, and take it with me to work or in my living room or upstairs. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I really cannot wait for that news. What do you guys think in the chat? Will you be getting this game? Type 1 or type what? Yes or 1, whatever. Will you guys be getting this game once it comes out, or are you gonna wait a little bit? Is it a day 1 grab, or you guys just saying, oh, I'm gonna hard pass? But I think it says 1. Fake mate says no. Well, Courtney, you don't have a choice. It's getting purchased, so regardless. Chip says definitely waiting to get it. See, for me, it's gonna be a day 1. It's gonna be a day 1 for me. Bad Latency says day 1, and I agree. It's gonna be a day 1 for me. It's just, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's a payday grab. I mean, yeah. For some people, yeah, it might be, but for me, it'll probably be a pre-order day 1. Like I said, my favorite of the series is Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. That was my introduction to the Tales series, so that one is near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love Tales of Symphonia. This one will be my second favorite of the series. So 1 and 2, if we could get Tales of Symphonia on the Switch, I would lose my mind. Tales of Symphonia was a great game, great story, great artwork, great animations for the time that it came out in 2005, 4, 6, somewhere around there. I'm bad with these years, but it came out when I was in high school. I remember playing it with my friends. That was the first time that I played a RPG like that had multiplayer, which at the time I thought was awesome. Like, just plug in 4 controllers, you control each character while you're fighting. Me and my buddy Matt, we just played hours and hours and hours of that game. And so, yeah, Tales of Vesperia the same way. You can do the same thing. Can't wait for it. Speaking of multiplayer JRPGs, excuse me. Ryoka, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Symphonia was my first Tales game as well. It was awesome. Haven't enjoyed the series much since then, though. Eternia and Tales of the World on PSP were pretty awesome. I never did get to play those. What was the one that came out afterwards that was on the PlayStation? Oh man, I don't know, but I played a little bit of that one, and my buddy Matt, who I mentioned earlier, he played that one too. Yeah, Fantasia. Was it Fantasia or was it? No, I don't know. It was on the PlayStation 2 right after Symphonia came out, and my buddy played it, and I watched him play it. I played a little bit, but he played the crap out of it. He was also big into the Tales series. Nintendo Direct canceled. Oh no! Are you serious, KAG? Or are you trolling, bruh? Oh my goodness, that is news in itself. So are they gonna just, you know, pile out news and bring us out news? Okay, you trolling, bro. All right. See, I figured you were. Hey, we still haven't got a date on it though. I wouldn't. The funny thing is though, like, I believed you because of the circumstances that are happening. It would not surprise me if Nintendo just said, "Hey, we're not having a direct, and we're just gonna go ahead and roll this thing out video by video or announcement by announcement." That would not surprise me at all. That's it, Ryoko. Tales of the Abyss. That's the one. And he played that one a lot. And so, yes, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, day one buy for me, January 11th. I'm gonna cop. Make sure everybody, before we go to this next bit of news, hit that like button, get the 15, share out the link, all that good stuff. Speaking of what I was getting ready to say, speaking of multiplayer JRPGs in like the early 2000s, y'all didn't see another one of my favorite games on the GameCube. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered has been announced, and I cannot wait. The only thing about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles was I only got to play by myself on this one. I never played it multiplayer with friends. What's going on, Avid? I never got to play that with my friends. Crystal Chronicles was one that I rented. I never bought. I rented it a lot, played it by myself, because the way they did it, remember, it was really wonky. The way they did it was you had to have an adapter for your Game Boy Advance, and you had to plug that in, and they made it like a really, really weird, just hassle way to play that game with your friends, to play the different roles. And the graphics do still look like GameCube, but I mean, I'll still play it for nostalgia. Only if, and this is my big if they somehow make it online play and not just local co-op. That's my biggest concern with this remaster. Because like I mentioned before, when the game first came out, the way you had to play it was you had to plug in your Game Boy Advance, plug that into the GameCube, you played your roles. And let's be honest, where I was from, I said this story in my Earthbound stream. Where I'm from, I was like one of the only kids with a GameCube. I was like literally me, my cousin, my buddy Matt, and that was really it. I met some kids later, like right before I graduated high school, that had them, but that was it. And so for me to play a game like this was with your friends, like everybody has everything. Like, come on, dude, we were in the middle of nowhere, middle of America. Our parents are not going to just buy us every video game piece of hardware there was. I mean, I had a GameCube. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. Some people had Game Boy Advances, some people didn't. It was just a mess the way you had to play multiplayer, and so never really got to experience that game through the multiplayer at all. So I really, really hope with this remaster that they make that and make it online. I mean, I don't think it could be that hard to do. Please do it, Square Enix. I'm begging you. I don't think local play will do it. And if they come to find out it's local play only, it'll be a game that I get, but it will not be an immediate buy. So let's see what everybody was saying here. The graphics of GameCube. Looking forward to this so I can play with friends for once. Yes, exactly, Stitch. That was a good one. It was basically last gen when it went downhill. Like Symphonia with 2 was Best Pro 360 was good, and then there was 3. Then it was Tales of Hearts. I never played Tales of Hearts. She says, as far as the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles news, I wasn't a big fan of the game, but hey, it might open the door for something like Final Fantasy tactics to get to a remaster. So good news overall. Hey, I mean, fair enough. Square Enix, it could be possible. I just remember, like I said, playing this game. I enjoyed it as a kid. I never beat it when I was younger though. So I would not be able to tell you like the story, because the story was kind of wonky. Like, you had crystals and you were taking the crystal on a voyage. Took the crystal on a voyage to do something for your town. I don't know. It was like a weird kind of wonky-ish story that I don't remember too much about. There was no voice acting. Like, nothing really happened too much. It was strictly meant to be an online game. What's going on, Monkey Punch? Thanks for stopping by, my dude. So it was meant to be, you know, play with your friends type deal, and I never played with my friends, so there you go. So let me know in the chat if you guys are going to get this one day one, or you're not going to get this one day one. Type 1, or yes, if you're going to get it day one. Type 2, I'm going to wait for it later until the price drops, if ever it drops, because you know how Nintendo are with their games. Chronicles says, I remember it got pretty difficult all of a sudden, like the difficulty fell off a cliff and then I just dropped it. Courtney says hard pass. KEG says, I don't know yet. Monkey Punch says 2. Chronicles says 2. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting news. Day one if online is confirmed. I agree with you, Stitch. I agree with you there. It's exciting news that it's coming. It's just another game to add to the Switch library, but like I said, the caveat is the online experience, because like I said, when the game was out on GameCube, I never got to play with my friends. Salty's Gaming, what's going on? We're talking about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Jake and Bacon, what's going on, my dude? Appreciate you for stopping by. So let's move on to the next bit of news, which is Pokemon Let's Go. So we thought it could happen, and I will say this much: I am having a hard time deciding what to do with this, because there are rumors also that we could be getting a Super Smash Brothers bundle. So now you got to pick your poison. Pokemon Let's Go bundle, which I'll show you guys the picture right here. Give me just 1 second. Pokemon Let's Go bundle, and as you can see, the Switch, it looks pretty sick with the dock and the Joy-Cons matching the dock. And KAG says it looks ugly. I don't think it does, KAG. I actually like it, but like the way the dock is with the Joy-Con on the right being purple, yellow, and the Joy-Con on the left being EV color, brownish, whatever. I think it actually looks cool. I really do. I would probably definitely would cop this, except for the news that the rumor that we have that apparently there were rumors going on that Super Smash Bros was going to have a bundle. It wasn't confirmed, but apparently now there's a leak after this news that it's more likely about to be reality. And I mean, why would that not be into reality? We know that Smash is going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit, and so I mean, they need to have a bundle. A lot of people are gonna buy a Switch just for Smash, and Courtney says ugly. I mean, I thought it looked kind of cool. That's just my opinion, but let me show you guys this picture real quick of the supposedly leaked Super Smash Bros. Bundle. So if you look right here, I mean, if you look, you can kind of, it's blurry. Like, of course, it's a blurry picture, it's a leaked picture, but you can see the Joy-Cons. If this is real, look at the Joy-Cons, dude. The Joy-Cons are gray Joy-Cons with a Smash logo on it. And I think that is dope. I think that is so dope. I really hope that this one's true, because like I said, if there's a Smash bundle coming out and the Pokemon Let's Go bundle is going to be $3.99, so it's going to include the game. If there's a Smash bundle for $3.99 or whatever, you best bet your boy's working some overtime at work. Courtney says it looks lame. No, it doesn't. You don't even know. You can't even tell. But I'm probably going to cop. Just letting you guys know. We all got to Smash. Play Smash, right? So either way, I think That looks cool. Like which bundle do you guys prefer? Like you said, that's a leaked photo. Leaked photo. We don't know if it's real yet. But if it were to be real, which bundle would you guys rather get? Pokemon or Smash? Tip says the Pokemon bundle includes the game and the Pokeball. That's why it's so expensive. There you go. There you go. And that's another reason why to get it. Jacob says, I get the Smash bundle if it wasn't so annoying to transfer stuff from Switch to Switch. Like I says, I'm going to wait for a new Switch entirely because that's just what I do. I always upgrade to the next system, except the new 2DS XL. My 2DS was too damn comfortable to give up. Yeah, fair enough. Because plus I have my I have a My Neighbor Totoro cover for my dock, and I love it too much. Manga collection that my Switch sits on top of. You have your Switch sits on top of your manga collection. Nice. Courtney says Smash. KAG, who is doing the designs for these? They're all ugly. KAG, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who they hired to do this. I really don't know. When in doubt, smash it out, my dude. Hey, there you go. When in doubt, smash it out, my dude. Monkey Punch says Smash, but I got a Switch already. See, Monkey, I would be in the business of getting another Switch because of my children. I have a Switch over here. I've already had to replace the Joy-Cons already because of my kids. So I would be getting another one specifically for me and my wife to play, so my kids can leave me alone and stop breaking my stuff. The only issue is, like they said, who said that? Jake says Switch transfer to transfer is annoying. I don't like that news. I really don't. Plot twist: KAG does the designs. Right. No, but like I like things like these. I like options with these designs. I really do. That's why that's one thing I feel like Sony really they really milk. Sony really milks is like anytime there's a new game, oh hey, there's a bundle for it. God of War bundle, Spider-Man bundle, Horizon Zero Dawn bundle. I mean, any exclusive that they come out with, they are always doing bundles like this, and people just literally just hand them money. I mean, why Nintendo could possibly do the same thing? You know what I mean? Excuse me. Monkey Punch says, I understand your situation, Nick, but I only play my Switch. Yeah, fair enough. But like I said, I really would have to get. That's why we consider getting another one or one of these bundles, is because of my children. They really do abuse my Joy-Cons. Let me just show you guys. Hold on. One Joy-Con. Unless it's up top here. It is. Okay. So let me just show y'all real quick. So first of all, my son, little cutie. You guys can't tell, but these are the knobs for the Joy-Cons. This kid chewed off the rubber off the Joy-Cons. Just was sitting there just chewing on them. Chewed them off to the point that they can't even go on anymore. I was gonna super glue them, but he would just chew them off again. On top of that, this one is inoperable. This one is inoperable because they were playing with it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a gap here that's not supposed to be there. That gap is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be closed like this one. But that gap is there because my children decided that when they were playing with the Switch, they like to jump up and down on chairs. I don't know why they jump up and down on chairs, but they do jump up and down on chairs. They're on my recliner. They're on the couch. They're on the chairs in the office. That's all they do is they jump up and down on chairs with the Switch. Don't ask me why. They just do it. And they literally drop the Switch like this on the floor, and it literally bent the Joy-Con. So when it was sticking out of my Switch, I really need to just. When it was sticking out of my Switch, it did this, and y'all can't tell, but it sits at an angle. Fake mate, what are we doing over here, bruh? Real mate with the Nicktendo Direct merch purchase. Let's go, my dude. Let's go. Everybody check out the merch store if you want to get some Nicktendo Direct merch. There you go. Fake mate, thank you so much, my dude. But so back to it. Yeah, so that's what these Joy-Con does, right? Well, this Joy-Con is absolutely demolished. It doesn't work anymore. So that is why I want to get. That's why I want to get a new Switch, because they're gonna get thrown, and once they break it, it's done. Once they break it, it is done. What merch saw it? Here, let me hook you up with the link here. Oh snap! It's in this. Hold on a second. It's in the description box, but I'll go ahead and post it in here. So there's the link for the merch store. Streamlabs does Assault. You can hook it up. You can hook it up. They do all the design. You can do the designs yourself. All that stuff. It's pretty dope. But yes, first merch order by the Fake Mate. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much. Monkey Punch says, I just want Octopath. Get it, my man. Get it. It's a good game. Good game. Let's see here. What I missed out while I was telling you guys a story about my kids breaking everything. Yeah, they break everything. I mean, and that's just what kids do, right? They break everything. So this Joy-Con's the only one that works out of the new one. And these were the Super Mario Odyssey Joy-Cons, which really makes me mad because we got that bundle. And so the bundle, you know, once it's gone, you can't have them anymore. So those are broke. Really makes me mad. Not mad, but upset, really. And so, yeah. So that would be a reason for me to get a bundle. So I'll probably get the Smash bundle. But like I said, let me guys know Smash, Pokemon, all that. That's what we're probably gonna do. We need to talk after your cast for sure. I'll hook you up, my dude. Trust me. Jacob Megan says, yeah, if they just sell the Smash Joy-Cons separate, I'll get those. I agree with you. I agree. KAG says send them in to be repaired, but how would they repair them? They were damaged by. They didn't just stop operating. They were literally dropped on the floor to where I showed you how the Switch sat there. And so now I have these perfect watermelon Joy-Cons, which I love, which I do love. And now that my kids don't get to play Switch unless I'm watching them, or they use one Joy-Con, or my cool-looking Xbox Pro controller. I didn't get kid insurance, man. I just went to GameStop because GameStop be ripping people off because we don't have a Best Buy around here. So I went to GameStop and said, give me the bundle. I'm out of this thing. I'm out of this thing. They should sell that, though, for real. So anyway, yo, you can now flex that merch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody else, click on that merch link. Check it out. If there's anything you're interested in, cop it. It would be amazing. I'd appreciate it. All that good stuff. Boo, a Switch. Flug over here just lurking, ready to just say boo, an Xbox controller. Nintendo Direct. I think you can buy stuff online from Best Buy with the insurance. I mean, that might be the next bet because I went GameStop and I mean, now I'm out of a Joy-Con. But they wouldn't be able to replace the Mario Odyssey Joy-Cons though, because that was like a limited thing. He's a fake Nintendo gamer. I mean, I'm not a fake Nintendo gamer. I'm going to go ahead and just tell y'all right now. This controller right here, I'm sorry. This controller right here is the most comfortable controller I've ever put in my hands. Real talk. I'm sorry, not the PlayStation controller. And the Pro controller is a good second. But the Xbox controller, the Xbox One controller is probably the best controller ever made. Man, I'm sorry. It really is. It really is. The way your hands fit, the way the sticks are, everything, all the buttons, it's probably the best controller. Sorry. So that's why I went ahead and bought this controller. That way I could have that familiar feeling. The only difference is because it's Nintendo and not Xbox, this is your A button, this is your B button. So I get mixed up when I'm playing games. I end up hitting the B button instead of the A button, all that stuff. You guys know how it goes. And so it would confuse me. So I went back to using my Joy-Cons. I got that controller, Nick. Well, with the price, I told you, Monkey Punch, it's a decent controller. Super Andrew 64, what's going on, my dude? He's an Xbox in disguise. There's no disguising here, KAG. There's no disguising here. I've been a fan of Xbox. Well, there's nothing to hide there. So I'm not disguising it. I like Xbox. Let's see here. Like I'm saying, everybody check out Super Andrew 64. He was on the podcast last night. Good dude. He's going to be on the podcast more and more and more, so he will be well worth checking the channel out. Subscribe to him, all that good stuff. That's why I throw so many interceptions. Yeah, I've tried the Xbox One controller on my cousin's console. The controller feels good. It really does feel good. Yes, my name is Nicktendo Direct because I like Nintendo. KAG, you're not going to win this fight. I like Nintendo and I like Xbox. I really do like Xbox, but I like Nintendo more. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But either way, Super Andrew says he's going to be doing a giveaway at 100 subs, so everybody should subscribe so you can participate in his giveaway. But without any further ado, and just not further ado. Well, if there's not anything left anybody wants to say or I want to say, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So before we do that, anybody have any questions or any statements? Not before we get out of here. Anybody at all? Fake Mate says no, he doesn't want me to go. Well, it's almost time. I mean, it's supposed to go to 6 o'clock. We got 5 minutes, so unless y'all want to just talk for 5 minutes and talk trash for 5 minutes, we could do that. We could always do that. KAG says, why not just name yourself in Inbox? I mean, I mean, it could have been cool. Or Nickbox. Because, dude, I like Nintendo. I love Nintendo. I always have growing up. I just had a little separation for about 2 generations, the Wii and the Wii U, if you want to even call those generations. Real Mate says, no, I just bought the latest merch. Hey, I'm just saying, we got 4 minutes. PS4 sucks except for Japanese exclusive games. KAG says 2 generations. Yeah, 2 generations. Sorry, I did not like the Wii. I did not like the Wii at all. I like playing Smash, even though that was I liked playing Zelda. That game was great. Skyward Sword. I mean, all the exclusives I like playing. But you know what really killed me was the fact that all my friends were playing Xbox and they were playing Halo, and I wanted to play Halo with my friends. So I got an Xbox to play Halo. When's the next giveaway? Whenever I get some money to do a giveaway. But yes, you know what? When we hit 800 subs, I will do a giveaway. And I don't know what I'll do yet, but when we hit 800, I will do a giveaway. Or if we get a certain number of people on the stream one day, we'll do a giveaway. All that good stuff. I'll probably come up with something right there. Monkey Punch says, Nick, great work on your channel. Thank you, Monkey Punch, man. I appreciate you, bro. You've been there from the beginning. When I was Nick Fury. Jake and Bacon says, I skipped those. I went from GameCube and left until the Switch. So there you go. Monkey Punch, the Wii wasn't trash. It just Nintendo went in the opposite direction while Sony and Xbox were going in another. And you know, it happens. Nintendo always marched by the beat of their own drum. They always did their own thing. And like I said, I liked their exclusives. I just didn't like the console. I couldn't make it my only console at that point. Because growing up, it was Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, and a PlayStation, GameCube. That was as a kid. And then in 2007, 2006, I was my own adult. I was an adult who could buy my own console. I bought the Wii, but my friends had Xboxes, and I just, you know, it was one of those deals where I just couldn't. I just, once again, just had no one to play with. Xbox had shooters, we didn't. Exactly. But we did have Nintendo games, which was dope. But I wanted to play shooters with my friends because that was the thing back then. Remember, that was the thing in that was the thing in 2007. Halo, Call of Duty, all those games. So the Wii was good, but too much garbage games. That is true. The Wii did have all these ridiculous amount of games on it where it got ridiculous. I do remember that. For a 24-hour stream, you're probably right. I wouldn't last, but I would try because Dreamcast guy did it. He couldn't do it. I think he went about 18 hours and it was over. Monkey Punch says a kid system to him. I mean, the Wii had its perks, man. It really did. And it was ambitious and it was great. But, you know, at the same time, they were going in 2 opposite directions. Sony and Xbox were over here doing online gaming and doing something different, and the Wii was like, we're not gonna do that. And you know what, honestly, I mean, they didn't pay the price for it, but it put them behind now to a point to where they're starting to catch up with the NSO, but we have to get the NSO to find out what that is. You know, we don't even know what the NSO is gonna be. Nintendo is for the young-hearted. I mean, it is for the young-hearted. I mean, we all grew up playing Nintendo. We all grew up loving Mario and Zelda and Star Fox and Kirby and all those franchises, and I still love them. The Wii probably has the best library when it comes to hidden gems. Possibly, but there were so many. Do you want to like rake through all those hidden gems? Super Derek RPG stream for 24 hours and finish Earthbound in 1 sitting. Yeah, I don't have that one. But either way, it is now 6 o'clock, so that means the stream has to end 30 minutes. I need to go spend time with the family. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we might play some Switch. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but me and the family are gonna do some stuff. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys for stopping by. This was fun. The end of this was actually fun. The news is cool, but this part, I really do enjoy the interaction part at the end. We should probably do more of that next time. How about that? So next time we can just talk trash and debate or whatever. I like that part. KAG says I can do Earthbound in one sitting. I can't because I've never played the game, so that's why I'm doing those Let's Plays for it. Your kids might eat some Joy-Cons, Yummy. They better not. They better not. But either way, I'm out this thing. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. KAG, Jake and Bacon, Flugel, Fake Mate, Ryoko, Stitch, all y'all. All y'all. Just great. It was fun. It was fun. We out this thing. See you tomorrow. If I can find a dang thing. All right. See you tomorrow.